All right, we're back on Between the Lines. We're live in Warrensburg today at Mules National Golf Club. Get online, mulesnational.com. Guys, you can play here for $32 on the weekend. That includes your cart. You can play $28 during the week. They have spent $4 million completely overhauling and refurbishing this outstanding golf facility, Mules National Golf Club. You can finish on the par 3 18th Island Green that looks like the TPC Sawgrass. It is phenomenal. Check it out online, mulesnational.com. We'll talk more about that with Jerry Hughes, the athletic director, coming up next hour from Central Missouri. Right now, joining us is Dr. Charles Ambrose. He is the president of the University of Central Missouri. He says, call me Chuck. I said, that's fine, because he's got crutches he could swing at me if I don't call him what he says. What the heck happened to you, man?
You know, the sorry thing is, after Coach Savoda, you get a college president on, things really go downhill, right? A little mountain bike accident earlier in the summer. Little broken pelvis, so I'm on the mend, and it gives you a special appreciation for people that, you know, have to crutch.
Right.
And I haven't done it since my freshman year of college, so I'm relearning.
Yeah.
And we're glad you're out here. Welcome.
Thank you very much. It's very nice of you. Just in time for the golf course to open, you can't use it at this point. Your wife plays a lot. You must be really proud of what's happened here at this golf course.
You know, it's a labor of love because it's got a rich history here. Pirtle Springs was a gathering point for the entire community. And then Coach Keth, you know, had a vision for what could happen here, and he recruited some pretty good golfers like Jerry Hughes and a lot of others. And it gave the community a place to come. But like all golf courses, you know, you have to nurture them, and they mature, and at times they have to be redone. And it was really the vision of Jerry and the support of our Board of Governors. Matter of fact, Weldon Brady's in the crowd. A vision to turn the 18th and here at the patio of traditions into something that you could sit out like this afternoon and enjoy. It's taking some old bones and refurbishing to a place that, again, becomes that place the whole community can be proud of.
And you do that in a lot of places through athletics, and we've heard maybe for a couple of decades the term everybody likes to use is athletics or the front porch of university. And there's been a huge effect even down to places like Central Missouri where, you know, we talk about Division I, Division II, things like that. You've got 15,000 students here. This is not some tiny little school. I mean, your growth is phenomenal. How much of that is because of athletics, and what has that enabled you to do academically here because you have so many more students than you used to have?
You know, the interesting thing is, Kevin, everybody is attached either size or place to Division I, Division II. And really, Division II is more of a spirit of how you do things. It's a philosophy, and it is just right with our mission. You know, we're back to 1871 as a normal school. Our mission is service. Division II allows student athletes to keep life in the balance. So that partial scholarship gives a lot of students an opportunity to come to college that otherwise wouldn't. But there's no better place for a student to engage in both the classroom and on the field of competition to give them life skills and advantage. But, you know, just like Coach Savoda, the quality of coaches that encourage them to take more than athletics away from college, and then that's where the real value added comes. And so I couldn't be more appreciative of the community of Warrensburg, Johnson County, and the Mule Nation that surrounds us, because every time they come to a women's volleyball match or come out here to see our golfers play, it's investing in that experience of a young person where college makes it who they are, what they become, and where they're going to head. And we do it within still the collegiate model. And that's why programs like ours are so special.
You've got some great developments and things going on around your football facility, and your attendance is always very, very good, and it looks like this is going to be a great football season. Hey, if you're going to be the president of a school, you might as well have a great football program, have fun on Saturday, right?
Well, and game day in Warrensburg is really, I'd say it's like going back in time because, you know, we don't gather as much. We don't have as much sense of community. People are busy. But on a Saturday in Warrensburg or a Wednesday night in the multi for volleyball or out at South Rec for our Jenny soccer, you know, when you've got programs, and again, when you have a Hall of Fame athletic director and the quality of coaches we have, we start the assumption that every student's going to have an opportunity to compete at the national level. And if you make it through our regional competition in Division II, chances are you'll try to compete for a national championship. So, again, compete at the highest level, have a scholarship that gives you access to college, and then have the community support that makes it what it is. And, you know, the good thing is our student athletes, our community get to know who they are.
Right.
They're out in the public schools. They're doing things. So it's an awesome environment.
I know we have listeners all throughout the state, but obviously we're based in Kansas City, and I know that the marketing effort over the last few years for UCM in Kansas City has been, you know, it's been very big and a lot of changes. The perception maybe of the school or exactly what it is has changed a lot. Are you getting more and more students from the Kansas City area? Are you seeing that? And was that a target of yours?
It absolutely is. And, again, it's a value proposition for Missourians and those in the surrounding states. We use the tag of Choose Red. And you just fill in what that red means. And it means a lot of different things to students, but no better than those in our own region. And wait what's coming. We're only now 11 months away from a new campus in Lee Summit that is going to be really a very distinct destination for delivering adult education in the Missouri Innovation Campus. And so our outreach from Warrensburg extends into the metro. And with our mission, Kevin, it's applied professional science and technology, and that's where everyone says the future of the economy is. So 97% of our students report that their degree properly prepared them for their career ahead within 6 months after college. And, today college is a huge investment. And so if you close that skills gap and you're going to be competitive with a degree, then that's why we feel a sense of greater responsibility to Kansas City.
And you find a lot of ways here to make college affordable for a lot of students, do you not?
This campus, words of appreciation, but they go well beyond sacrifice. But think about this. Over the last 6 years, we've held our rate of tuition increase below inflation. Our annualized rate of increase has only been, on average, 1.38%. Regional averages would be in double digits. But what's the return for students and their parents? Over the last 2 years, we've taken $9.5 million out of our student debt portfolio. They've had to borrow less, and we're serving more students. So more students, more energy and resources, but less debt when you move out into the workforce, get your first job, start a family, buy a house. And really what UCM is doing by virtue of an incredible faculty and staff and a supportive board is really presenting somewhat of a new shape for what higher education has to present.
How many students can you handle if you keep growing? I know you've had tremendous growth over the last 5, 6, 7 years. How many can you handle?
Creating capacity is a great challenge, and we're just getting started.
Good problem to have.
We're just getting started. We're at a place where the delivery in workforce to adults where they need it the most online. And then more particularly here in Warrensburg, this community offers the very best full-on college experience because you can study and get a great degree, but then there's so many opportunities in athletics. And coaches like Jim Savota, they do it right and make sure the outcomes are meaningful. And it's great for you to give us an opportunity to tell that story this afternoon.
Awesome to be here. Dr. Charles Ambrose, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck in your rehab and recovery from your biking incident. It's going to be all good. You go win some football games, you won't even feel it. It's going to be great.
We'll meet you on the first tee.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. He says call him Chuck. That's Dr. Charles Ambrose, the president at the University of Central Missouri. We're at Mules National Golf Club this afternoon, online at mulesnational.com. Much more coming up on this amazing new golf course in Warrensburg as Between the Lines continues. My man Jack Harry is here, joins us next.